Hi Chris, I called earlier about a disc lock, and you guys were gonna hold one for me.
Yes, for Michael.
Yeah, I actually found one at the Portland store.
Oh, cool. All right.
So
Thanks for the call. I'll go ahead and put it back in there.
all right, thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good day. What's going on, everybody? Oregon Motorcycle back with another episode. Told you in my last episode it wouldn't be that long, didn't I? Alrighty, today we're looking at the Stockton alarm disc lock, and I've been thinking about getting one of these for a while because once in a while I park my bike outside, and you know, this isn't gonna prevent theft, but it will hopefully wake me up. Maybe I don't sleep too far from the bike if it does get parked outside, and it might deter a thief or possibly scare them away or whatever. So it's kind of a cool deal. It's only $50. Actually, right now it retails for $59.99, and they make a bunch of models, you guys. There's different brands and models and everything, but this is a decent one, it seems like. So it's on sale right now at Cycle Gear for $49.99. I just picked it up in Portland, and so it looks pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, this isn't going to prevent a theft. I mean, basically, if you got two big dudes, they could pick up a bike and walk away with it. I've had 2 motorcycles stolen throughout my motorcycle riding career, if you want to say that. Yeah, and one of them was, well, the bike was close to new. I had just got it. I only had it for like 3 months. And this is living in Southern California, I used to chain it up. I lived in an apartment complex. I used to chain it up, park it perpendicular and chain it to a pole, and then I would park my car in front of it. And so there was a bunch of cars all on the side, so it would be really hard for them to get it out if they busted the chain. Well, one night I came home late, and I was getting up early the next morning to go to work, so I just pulled it in the stall and didn't lock it up and didn't park a car behind it or anything. Came out the next morning and it was gone. That was pretty heartbreaking, and that was a huge wake-up call. So the second bike was stolen. That was kind of a weird deal. It was my I had a Chinese dual sport. That was the one I actually broke my arm on, when I had 3 pins in my arm. But so the story on that one was, when I started recovering after my surgery, I still had a cast on. I wanted to ride the bike, and so I got it out in the neighborhood, and I lived on a cul-de-sac, and it was I'll never forget this place I lived, man. It was like party central. There was a couple residents that lived on that street in their houses, and we would all party together and just have fun and hang out all the time, and we were working on cars and building stuff and riding motorcycles and quads and everything. It was really cool. That was in my I guess later 20s, I guess. And so yeah, you know, we're out there and we're having fun, and I'm learning how to work the clutch again, and I'm doing circles and loops and everything down the street, up and down the cul-de-sac, and I started letting my friends ride it, and then we started drinking, and you know, it's just one thing led to another, and I left, and it just kind of, the relationship we had is kind of hard to understand, but I told my friends, you know, park it wherever when we're done with it. And I just let my friends ride my bike around there, fucking around and doing wheelies and stuff in the cul-de-sac. And then so I woke up the next morning and I couldn't find my bike anywhere, and I thought my friends were playing a joke on me. And you know, so I went door to door, knocking on everybody's door and trying to find out where my bike is, and come to find out they parked it in the front yard of the house I lived at. And yeah, somebody came and stole that. So yeah, that sucked. So I didn't even report that one stolen. I was like, fuck it. I was pissed, and I was like, you know what, cops aren't going to do anything for you. They don't care anyways. And I did report the first one stolen. Obviously I had to, for insurance reasons, and it was still financed at the time. And the cop looked me right in the eye and said, you're never going to see this bike again. So I took that and just said screw it, never called him. Well, come to find out, like about 3 months later, I'm kicking back, and I get a phone call from a detective from San Bernardino County, and he's asking me all these questions about this bike I used to have, and I'm like, what's the deal, man? What's going on? He goes, well, we found your bike. It's in a garage. And, you know, and I was just like, I I was like, okay, can I come get it? And they were like, no, you have to go through the impound, and you have to pay the impound fee. And it's just, the whole system just really fucking irritated me. And I told him to take that bike and shove it up his ass, basically. So anyways, here we are in 2020, and I got this. So let's see what this is all about. So it comes with 2 keys. It comes with a little bag. And it would be super nice if this bag would be able to strap to the bike somewhere. I bet it will. But do I trust the bag? Well, let's just see. So this is a reminder cable. So it'll come up, you put it on your brake lever or whatever. It's like a little tether, and it reminds you that you have the disc lock on there. So, and this is going to lock the disc up front, and it's going to prevent the bike from rolling. And on top of that, if, from what I've read, if you move the bike or disturb the bike, it's going to sound an alarm. So there's some batteries. So it's heavy. It feels pretty heavy duty. Comes with a little Allen wrench here. So assuming we just unscrew these here. There are tricks to pick these locks. I don't know if you guys ever watched the lock picking lawyer. He's a genius with picking locks. But I think by the time you get this lock picked or break it or whatever, hopefully it sounds the alarm. You know, and that's the whole point. It's just to make noise, loud noise. This is supposed to be like 110 decibels. Come on, baby. Alright, there we go. And actually it looks like it's already got, okay, so it comes with an extra battery pack. They got them packed in here like this. So yeah, it looks like it's ready to go, and it's got a rubber O-ring in here. So hopefully it stays waterproof. O-ring doesn't look like it fits that well, but oh, there we go. Okay, see how that works. It's like a little groove there, so it's going to seat the O-ring down in there for you. Alright. My hands are so dry from washing them every 15 minutes. Washing all our natural essential oils out, and I've been using lotion too. Alright, so we got those tightened. Keep that in here, and we'll keep an extra key in here and keep that in a safe place. So let's see how this thing works. Oh, it came with 3 keys. Alright. Alright, so let's say we do that. Something like that, I guess. And we'll put it on here, like that. And maybe that's armed. Okay, it beeps 3 times. I'm going to hook this up here. And that should be it. So, let's see what happens if I move it. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Oh yeah. So it's not crazy loud, but and actually maybe it might be better to put it on this side so it doesn't damage the fork or hit the fork, but whatever, we'll just keep it here. It's not like I'm going to be worried about a scratch on my fork if somebody's trying to steal it. So yeah, turn it in. I thought it would maybe beep 3 times. I don't know, is that armed or what? No. Okay, there it is. So maybe it takes a second to arm. And so, let's see, just somebody comes up to it. Tries to grab it. Yeah, something like that. Sweet. Alright, so there you guys go. This is the Stockton alarm disc lock. Let's see about this bag here though, real quick. Oops. And we're gonna have, this is another step to get the bike going. You know what I mean? And when you ride every day and you commute and all that good stuff, every step matters. So how the hell is that supposed to work? If it's sewed on both ends, if it's sewed on both ends and this doesn't do anything, that's some shit. That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Doesn't make any sense why it's sewed in there like that. And there's got this slop right here underneath that does what? Because this top piece here is sewed here and here, so this is doing nothing. Unless we can use this like this, I guess. That's fucking weird though. No, maybe not. Okay. Maybe that's just double, it's double strapped there. Okay, maybe I kind of get it now. And then this. I don't know, you guys post down in the comments below, would you trust this strap on holding this thing or not? Get it tight here. I mean, that's not too bad. Details, details. There's barely enough room for this thing in here. Barely. Maybe more worried about the Velcro coming open. Yeah, I'll play with it a little bit. I'll get it down, but yeah. Alright, so it's pretty quick to put on. That's it. A little reminder on the brake lever. Wait for the beep. Come on. Beep for me 3 times, please, please, please. Okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, there it is. Why does it have to? It says press down on the lock cord to engage the alarm. A single beep will sound, indicating that the alarm is alarming. After 15 seconds, it will sound 3 beeps. Alright. There you go, guys. And that's it. Looks good on there, too. Until next time, folks. Oregon motorcycle.